All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's episode 58, the Always Chillin' Podcast. Skinny Dean the Sandman here in the barbershop once again. Just us this week. Last week was our episode with Acai Casino. That actually did pretty well.
Pretty dope episode, man.
Yeah, it was good.
Watched it twice.
Yeah, it was cool. But yeah, views and listens wise, that one's like doubling everything else. So appreciate all the extra support. I assume
Love the love.
that's a lot of DAK fans. A lot of casinos,
Yeah,
friends,
I'm sure.
and stuff showing the
I'm
show
sure.
some love. So we
trying
definitely
we
appreciate
trying to grab
that, man.
little core crowd there anyway.
Well, yeah, and hopefully there was some cross contamination, man. You know, hopefully some chill heads listen to Casino. Hopefully some of Casino's
Looking
people are
forward to
listening
some more
us.
talented guests.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, now that we got our setup figured out pretty reliably, so we can have it's pretty easy for us to have up to 4 people on here at once. More than 4, I don't know what to do, but 4
Yeah.
4 I could do.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So football started this weekend. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it that much. I don't know, man. I was pissed when that onside kick happened. I was really mad about that.
I get it.
I'll say that.
I get it. I get what he was doing. I
don't know that he has earned the ability to make that call.
No,
you know?
he has not. I agree with you 1,000%.
You know, like, do stuff to win the game before you start doing stuff that risks winning the game.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm 50-50 on it. I get what he's doing.
Like, I get it. Yeah, you're going for the jugular.
You want to choke him.
Yeah,
okay.
I got it. If it worked, it would have been amazing. Everybody would have been singing your praises, but it didn't. And you look real stupid, dude. He was getting clown. My wife woke me up this morning like, oh, hey, look at everybody making fun of Scott Frost on Twitter, on her Twitter. She doesn't even care about football at all.
It's
on her Twitter.
It's what do they say? It's trending.
Yeah.
Scott Frost is trending.
Yeah, not the good kind.
That's
He
not
went-
the good
He went
kind
the bad
either.
kind of viral.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, I get it, but dude,
Yeah, it's like, I feel like, I don't know. Maybe this is crazy.
how
I feel like if that onside kick didn't happen, we probably would have won that game.
I say we smoke them.
Yeah.
We beat them by what? 47 last year?
Yeah.
40 something, 40 plus. Smoked them last year.
Yeah, but the thing is, too, I guess they're talking about it on TV. If it's an even year, Northwestern is usually really good. And on the odd years, they're really bad.
I believe that
So, yeah, I mean,
because every year the
Exhibit
San
A.
Antonio Spurs won, it was an odd year.
mhm.
So I believe that. The sports gods, yes, they do reach down and touch the game. But with that being said,
yeah.
I woke up this morning to my wife telling me on and I always ask this, what's the source, who posted it? She said it's on Nebraska Newsbreak. You know, you have the Nebraska Newsbreak app?
Yeah.
Well, it's on there. And it says, has Scott Frost coached his last game?
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man. And it's like, to come out the whole off season, you make all these changes, you hire different coaches, there's completely different players. Like, I didn't recognize any of the dudes on the field.
Me neither.
But they were good. I mean,
Look fucking great.
I was impressed
Look fucking
for the
great.
most part.
Some behemoths, man.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers been eating and working out
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, they look, reasonably strong.
Well,
but-
we got a 6'6", 6'7",
Yeah.
and a 6'9", and a 6'10" on our
yeah,
O-line.
Yeah. But to make all those changes and fire your friends and to, like, come out and do the exact same shit.
I'm gonna say this.
Exact same shit first game.
This is what I told the homie. And this, whether a person played sports or not, if you're a fan, you see it. I'll use Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, okay, arguably the greatest, right? From east to west, north to south, everybody will argue Mike is the greatest to ever play the game of basketball. But as a team owner, he fucking sucks. He's never been able to put a consistent playoff threat together until now, 20-something years in. Magic Johnson, one of the greatest to ever play the game ever. But during his coaching stint with the Lakers, fucking sucked. And with that, I say this. You may have been a great player, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be a great X's and O's type of guy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm at a point where if he gets fired this year, I'm kind of okay with it. You know, like if
I don't want to see. I really, 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 really don't want to see him go.
I mean, if we only win 2 games, it's like you had your chance at that.
You
at,
did.
Like,
I mean, it's been 5 years.
like shit, man.
It's been
and it's
5 years.
like at this point, like what else could the problem be besides you?
And again, okay,
to clean house, have new player, and these players are used to winning. They're coming from Alabama's and LSU's, and
I mean,
even Texas.
I mean, come on.
Like they're used to winning football games, so it's not like they got the yips and shit. Like, and they come out and the exact same shit happens, and the only common denominator is
you,
Scott
man.
Frost. Is still
And again, I say on the ass end of what I just said, you may have been a great player, but it doesn't necessarily mean you'll be a great coach. And sometimes,
and
I just don't think he's a good motivator, man.
yeah, I would even say the offense looked pretty good.
Look, hey man, like I said, that's a whole different animal.
That wasn't on the. I don't think that was on the.
We
offense.
scored in what?
Yeah,
2 minutes and 6 seconds.
I don't think that was on the offense at all. Defense, like, I think the defense really fucked. I mean, the first guy is missing every single play.
That D looked-
Every single play.
At D,
They're running
real
these same.
suspect.
They're running the exact same play 10, 11 times in a row.
And again, we had some stints there, and I don't know how they coached today, but if I'm on that sideline and you give me a 22 halfback dive and it's working, that's what we do until we get to pay dirt. Y'all got to stop this shit.
Well, see, and that's like,
Fuck all that punk ass, fancy ass motion shit. Fuck all that shit.
yeah, that's like a perfect example of the difference, right? Like, Northwestern was they were coaching for field goals. They were happy just taking a field goal.
You saw it.
They were never doing the like, oh, let's go for the jugular and make a huge mistake and lose the
Game
fucking
management. Game management at its finest.
Like they were. It was boring, man. Like
I said the same thing, but it was game management.
But that's
I was
what,
like this.
That's what beats us every single time, man. Every single
Every
week.
single time. Rocked them to sleep.
They're super boring. They're just running, halfback dives for 6 yards at a time up the middle, just every single
At one time 5 times
and
in
then
a row.
and then we're finally getting ahead in these games, and then every single time we try to do some cute bullshit. We try to do some like trick play for a touchdown that gets blown up, or like an onside kick or a fake punt when we're up, or some dumb shit like that.
And let the
every single
USCs and the fucking Miamis do that shit. This is Nebraska, dude, and it ain't like
I mean, not even that, dude. Like just win. Just worry about winning the game.
Yeah,
Like when you're up by 2 scores, you don't got to do that.
and that's what I'm saying. How are they coaching? I mean, because like I said, Tom Osborne, man, like I said, in there's a major difference. It would have been 70-6, and we would have had the scout team in.
Yeah.
So today, is that coach looked down upon? Will he be canceled if he just ran? You know what I mean? Score. You do have to stop. You know what I mean? You do. Whether you got your first, second, or third team in there, you got to stop.
I don't think we got to worry about that for a
Yeah,
long time
I guess we
either.
don't. But hypothetically, yeah. But would that be running up the score today?
I don't know. Probably,
Yeah,
but
probably.
like I said, man,
I guess I would be.
we don't got to worry about that.
Who?
We got to worry about people running up the score on us and how we feel about it. It's like, I don't know, dude. North Dakota State or whatever next week.
Y'all, they hyped. They hyped as fuck now, dog.
I mean, probably. I'm kind of.
They're hyped as fuck. Believe me, they're hyped.
I don't think we're gonna lose that game.
Nah, we ain't gonna lose. We ain't gonna lose. Is it a home game or?
It's home. I don't think we're gonna lose that. We got like 3 home games in a row. It's them and then whoever we play the next.
Yeah, we
week.
got a pretty pud schedule this year too.
Yeah,
and I said that
I had
yesterday
us,
too. Scott Frost talked that fucking shit.
Yeah.
And kept talking shit. Then we had COVID, and the Big Ten said lay down, and he said, "Nah, we gonna find some games." And the Big Ten said, "Whoa." We said no. So that kind of rubbed them the wrong way. Then they gave us what? We did have the hardest schedule in the nation last year.
Yeah, that sucked.
That did.
It was a good excuse
It was a good
for the
excuse.
shit that happened. Bottom another year, maybe. You know what I mean? But so yeah, I looked at the schedule and I was like, oh, I think we can go like 8-4
Total.
Yeah, but it's already blown up because I had us beating Northwestern. So it's like we're gonna have to sneak a win somewhere else if my shit is gonna be accurate. But Next week we have North Dakota,
North Dakota. Then who we got?
Georgia Southern,
Okay.
which those should
That
be
should
wins.
be a dub.
Yeah, and those are both here. And then also here we have Oklahoma. We have 4 home games in a row, actually.
Ooh. Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma. That's gonna suck.
Doing a big special on that too, huh?
Yeah, like it shouldn't be too bad in theory,
In theory.
because they have all new coaches. They have some like off the field shit, like people getting in trouble and stuff.
Yeah.
So in theory, it shouldn't be too bad. Like it's our chance. Like they're a top 10 team right now. You think they'll probably be undefeated by then, because they're probably playing like North Dakota and shit too.
And seeing that's this transfer portal shit, bro. I mean,
all the transfer guys looked really good.
they all look good, and all the way across the board, like I feel like anything can happen now.
Yeah.
There isn't like the Michigans and the Ohio States. You can't just say, yo, they getting it. You know, there used to be a time where you was like, oh yeah, Ohio State getting that at the end of the year, and they would 14-0 or Michigan, or you can't really say that no more.
Yeah.
I mean, especially they want HBCUs to start. You know what I mean? Talent can't be that much different. I mean, then you got all these conferences trying to make super conferences. Yeah, I think there's about to be some major changes. I don't think guys want to go to the USCs and the Michigans and the Miamis no more. Dudes are landing places where they get 2 or 3 guys, man. Fucking Georgia Southern can beat Georgia any day just by getting a couple 2-3 guys.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see an
They could beat us in
HBCU.
2 weeks at our house.
Yeah, I ain't heard much. Is Georgia Southern an HBCU?
I don't know.
I think that might be an HBCU. I could be wrong though.
Seems like they lose a lot.
Georgia Southern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that might be an HBCU.
So we should beat them, but I don't know. I'm worried about the rest of the schedule for sure. It should be easier, but
Other than Oklahoma, who we got to worry about? Purdue, they play us. They like to play us.
I mean, yeah, Purdue, Minnesota has beat us.
They
4
they
years in a
fucking
row.
yeah.
Illinois beat us last
Yeah,
year.
goddamn.
Michigan,
Oh shit.
Wisconsin,
Damn, dog.
Iowa.
Woo.
Yeah. So.
Woo.
Before yesterday, I was like, oh, I bet we beat Iowa this year. I think we can sneak one off of either Wisconsin or Michigan and beat Iowa. But now I don't think we're gonna win any more fucking. I think we'll beat North Dakota and Georgia Southern. Damn. Indiana's like a maybe.
You think they'll fire him, or do you think they'll make him just step down?
They asked him if he would step down yesterday.
Oh,
the reporters were like, if you keep losing, would you step down?
they asked him that on TV?
Yeah, it was the Irish reporters. They were ruthless, man.
Whoa.
It was like the local media. They were like, if you keep losing like this, will you step down?
What'd he say?
He said, no, never.
Okay, go down fighting.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to fight until...
Did you ever read? Did you find that article? I couldn't send it to you. It wouldn't let me send it to you.
It was pretty scathing.
Yeah.
Bunch of old shit.
Bunch of old shit. Only thing I got out of it is maybe this dude was...
What was that dude pissed about?
Maybe he was alumni here back in the 80s or something, and one of the football players took his girl or beat him up or something, dog. That shit was fucking personal, man. He knew shit. Like, he was standing there. I was like, holy shit, dude, you did your fucking homework, man.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think. Maybe he was here in the 80s or something, and he just had beef with a football player.
It sucks to just have the whole season, like, it all kind of feels pointless now already.
Kind of does.
Like, cause it's like literally all of the exact same shit happened. That was happening last year.
Fell apart. Just shot yourself in the foot. Yeah, shot yourself in the foot. No way we should have lost that, and we should have had 2 more touchdowns.
Yeah, well, there was that one touchdown that they had that was just straight up blown coverage. Like, it was just a free touchdown.
Oh yeah, dude was 10, 15 yards away from him.
Yeah, that was just free 7 points.
I don't even know how.
So take that away, and there it is.
Most of your tackles are by your DBs and linebackers. You know, linebackers, okay, that's their job, but you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have your DB.
The first guy missed every single time.
Buford. Yeah, he's gonna be on the tackling dummy all week. Believe me.
Yeah, sorry, man.
So hey, you.
He was all over the ball.
You were there. You were
yeah.
there. I'm gonna give you your money, but dog, you got to make that happen. You gave up.
I mean, it wasn't just him. It was all of them except like Luke Reimer. Luke Reimer and O'Shawn Mathis, I think, were the two with double-digit tackles.
Yeah. I saw him get blown in coverage a couple times too. But like I said,
Garrett Nelson didn't do a ton, but I guess he was against like a first rounder for sure on the O line.
I don't want to see him go.
They said that was probably the toughest O line
toughest O line loss.
Yeah.
See, Cam Jurgens is putting in work. Yeah, I don't want to see him go, but
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm concerned about all the rest of these games. Like
this
none
is
of these
different
games
booster money too. You know, in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, there was no social media, so attention spans. They gave Bob Devaney, they gave him time. They gave Tom Osborne time. This is different booster money, though. You know, these are new, fresh, millionaires and younger alumni now, where their attention span ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, and Trev Alberts, we all know his track record. You know what I mean? What he did up at UNO, he made that place matter, as far as athletics go. He has no problem with rocking the boat, sort of say. I mean, he gets rid of I think their wrestling team were 3-time back-to-back national champs. He got rid of them. Football team, I think it was Marte Jenkins. I don't know if he was from Omaha, but he played for UNO. Had a nice little career with the Cowboys, but UNO was top 25 in the nation at that time. They wanted to start playing the Huskers.
That would have been embarrassing.
For UNO, maybe definitely back.
Embarrassing
then.
For us, man. I'm saying
in the 90s,
right now.
I mean, yeah, because
they would have started beating us eventually.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
Because I hate to say, like, the scragglers that Nebraska, most of the time didn't want, always went to UNO. So a lot of these guys, or they would transfer from UNO or transfer from Nebraska, because nobody ever left Nebraska then. We never had anybody leave back then. If they left, it was, I don't know. I mean, I would have sat the bench to win 3 championships. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Dominate a whole decade. But yeah, UNO, man, they wanted to start playing Nebraska, and he got rid of both of those programs. So, like I said, his track record, he's known to rock the boat. He ain't afraid to get rid of people.
Yeah, shit just sucks, man. It's hard to be a Nebraska fan, dog. It just is.
Get greater later, man. Get greater later.
That just is what it is. And I'm not mad about it because I got a 4-day weekend this weekend.
Ooh.
It's my wife's birthday on Monday.
Damn. Where y'all going? So, what y'all doing, man?
Nothing, chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah, that's why I took a 4-day weekend. Yeah, a little staycation. On Friday we went to the mall, and we went to Sephora and Ulta. I was like, "Go nuts, lady."
How was that experience, man?
Buy yourself some stuff, man.
How
it's
was
cool.
That experience?
It's cool. I like turning her loose, man. We have like our not to sound like we're like middle class, but
it's all good, man. It's all good.
Like our financial situation is better than it used to be.
It's all good.
So it's cool to walk into, like, she doesn't have to work anymore, and it's cool to walk into a store and be like, oh, hey, spend whatever you want reasonably.
Some player shit.
Be reasonable, but spend whatever you want, but reasonable.
Go get it, girl.
She knows. She knows. She won't spend too much. She's in charge of the money. Like, I don't even have the bank app. She's the only one that knows how much money we have at any given moment. So she knows how much she can spend. So
all good.
It's like, hey, go nuts. Get yourself some nice stuff. So she spent some money at Ulta and Sephora.
The ladies' stores.
Target. Yeah.
Did you stand there or did you sit on the couch?
No, I go around with her and I'm like, oh, hey, this is kind of cool, right? Like she wants to know if I think something looks cool, because then maybe she wants to buy it.
Full experience. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. We got this. I don't know if she wants me to talk about this, but whatever. Probably not, because
we about to talk about it.
Probably not, because my family listens and stuff sometimes. But they had this. It's boob polish.
Okay, enlighten me.
Smells like it's like acai and shit, but it's It's got like I don't know. It's got skincare stuff in it. I got it because I was like, oh, we can get this, and then when we shower together, I can polish your boobs. You know,
Okay.
that's why I wanted it.
Okay.
Right. And she's like, oh yeah, that'll be fun. But dude, like, it's working. Like, her boobs smell good like all day. They
Smell like no paint, no glitter, nothing?
No, nothing like
Okay,
that. It's
nothing
just
like that? Okay.
It's just like skincare stuff,
Okay.
and it makes them. They're like super soft and
Okay.
shit. I don't know what brand this stuff is, but and it's like I wanted to get it because it comes in this glass jar, and it's like it's just super colorful. It looks like whipped cream, but it looks like some of it looked like iridescent and shit.
Where's that at, man?
It just looked cool. It was at
Where that shit at?
I think that was at Sephora.
Okay.
But they have like they got boob polish, they got like butt butter.
Okay, I need something for the cakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they got it for like different spots. Or they got like the all over the body, but it's kind of expensive. It's like $30 for a little jar of it.
I'm about to get two.
It's kind of expensive, but yeah, I got it because I was like, oh yeah, when we shower I can, you know, I can polish your boobs, dog. Yeah, that part was mostly for me, I guess. But
yeah, I was about to say that's for you, dog.
hey, we've taken a few showers together since then. That was like 2 days ago. We've taken a few showers since
Ain't
then.
no other way to do it. No other way to do it.
Hey, we've been polishing her boobies every time. Her boobies well polished.
Showers are lonely by myself, man. I ain't took a shower by myself since we've been together.
Yeah.
Save water.
We like it too. So yeah, get yourself some booty butter or
Some
whatever.
butt,
Well, I'll let you know. I'll text you. I'll
butter.
text you later when I get home.
Fuck
I'll let
yeah, I
I'll
need
let you
that.
know what that stuff is. Yeah, so it's been a cool weekend, man. We've just been hanging out and going,
Staycations,
doing
man,
whatever,
are
just doing whatever she
underrated,
feels-
man.
doing whatever she feels like doing. You know,
Fuck yeah.
like it's your birthday. It's all about you.
Hell yeah.
Whatever you feel like doing, man. She's hopefully she's out with her sisters right now. She wanted to go to Kasumi. It's like a sushi place or
Oh
something.
yeah, the sushi.
Yeah,
joint,
never
huh?
been there, but
You eat sushi?
Yeah.
You do?
mm-hmm. I don't like to because I watched that documentary
Which one?
about how bad it is.
oh yeah, the
Seaspiracy.
fish one. Yeah.
So sometimes I don't like to, but sometimes I got to.
My wife, she's like, what's the word? I'm obsessed right now with detoxing. You know, like, a body detox.
Yeah, I forget what she was making. Some like I don't even remember. Some like
Man,
algae stuff or
My
something.
wife's a witch doctor. She didn't turn into a witch doctor.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm not sure if our recording is still going, so we'll just have to see. My remote ain't working, so we might have video right now. We might not, but we'll just keep going. We got like 10 minutes left anyway.
Oh, good. But she's been showing me these videos of these worm detoxes.
What's that?
Oh my God!
Is it what it sounds like?
Yes, this is what it sounds like, man. Some of these fucking things are this long coming out of people.
Worms?
Worms.
So you give yourself a worm on purpose?
And we all have them. Everybody does. If you have pets,
Oh, so it's to get them out of you.
yeah, to get them out of you, a detox.
I thought it was like you give yourself a worm,
No,
and
it's to
then
get
that
rid of
worm
them.
like helps
Yeah.
you detox.
Watch one video where a woman thought her son, her 5-year-old son, she thought he was autistic. Not a whole lot, but just, she thought he was slightly autistic, right? Well, she did a detox on him. He had a worm in him, probably about 8 inches long. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, and then, eggs and larvae and all that shit. The
Yeah.
detox kills them inside of you, and then they come out of your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth. Some people were coughing them out and shit, but 9 times out of 10, you shit them out, right? Well, after you got to do it twice a year, and in most countries, and especially in third world countries, the doctors recommend that we do this twice a year, but in America, they do not. No doctors ever told me to detox. But after she detoxed her 5-year-old little son, she saw no more signs of autism. Now, detoxing, man, people were getting rid of.
That seems bold. Seems like a bold claim.
No. There was a case where a guy had one floating around in his eyeball. And he was running around, taking off his clothes, running up and down the street, and they thought he was on drugs. He had been in jail, beat up and shit, robbed and stabbed and shit. The dude had fucking parasites, man. Found him in his eyeball.
Yeah, I believe that.
After that, dude was normal.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn. I'm like,
Yeah,
so I'm
like
reading
brain
these
eating
stories
them-
and I'm
brain
looking at
eating
this
them
shit, man.
birds and
Some of
shit.
these,
So you're not saying it cured his autism. You're saying he didn't have autism.
he probably didn't have
He didn't have
autism at all. It was the parasite.
I thought you
Yeah.
were saying that the detox cured autism.
No,
and I
He
was
probably
like,
never had it at all yet. It was
It
that
just
parasite.
seemed like he
fucking
did
with him.
because the parasite
Right.
was doing something.
Animals get them. Usually when you, it's been diagnosed as insanity. Usually when that person goes in there and they think they're hypochondriacs and they're like, no, something's wrong with me. So I know it. And that doctor just can't find it and they keep sending them home.
Worms.
I'm like, holy shit. How many people has that happened to?
You ever see that show with Urkel? What's Urkel's real name?
Family Matters?
Yeah.
Jaleel White?
Jaleel White. Yeah,
Mhm.
Jaleel White's the host, and like it was called like Total Blackout or like Pitch Black or something like that. It was a game show, and I don't remember what you were. Oh, the worm thing. The worm thing made me think of this, but like it was a game show, but they would make them do stuff in complete darkness. So they would make them like stumble around for stuff and like reach into boxes. Or,
I know what you're talking about.
like,
I used to watch
like-
that show.
like smell shit and
Scare
guess
tactics?
what
No,
it
not
is.
Scare Tactics.
No, it was called like Total Blackout or something.
I
And
know.
Yeah, Jaleel White
I know what you're
hosted
talking
it.
about. I know what you.
Yeah, me and
gross
my-
ass fucking
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
Bear bile, a bowl of bear bile and shit. Yeah, I remember that.
They were
fucking
making
show.
dudes. They were making dudes smell like other dudes' bare.
Yeah, I
ass
remember that
cracks
show.
and shit.
Yeah. They made a
Yeah,
pie out of some. Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, we used to watch that. We used to watch that heavy, man. It's just complete
Jaleel
darkness.
White, Purple Urkel, got his own
Watching
weed
people be
strand.
fool. Purple Urkel.
Purple Urkel, man.
Everybody got their own weed strand. Now,
He took the Urkel character and fucking ran.
You
with
should,
it.
man, because that's like it's like the only thing that people remember he did. He was the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog.
yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. I know that. And I know that he was the host on that weird Total Blackout, Pitch Black or whatever. The
Yeah,
fuck
you Urkel dog.
game show. Yeah, you
I don't give a fuck. You
Urkel,
Urkel, man.
it was good though. Don't be.
No, yeah, I mean, shit. You got your own weed strand and shit now. Yeah, you Urkel. That's the only thing I remember doing.
Mm-hmm. Making that money, dude. Making that Urkel. There's all kinds of Urkel merch and shit.
Yeah, Family Matters.
Ride it, man. Ride
That was a corny ass show. I didn't watch Family Matters much. It was like a knockoff Cosby show.
Yeah, I liked it, man. There was that episode. I don't remember the kid's name. But Carl Winslow, you know, he's a police.
He was the police.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
he
police
was the
sergeant. There was
police.
that one episode where those white cops pulled over his son in a white neighborhood,
Remember it?
and they
Remember
gave him the business.
I remember it.
And I remember he went into he went into the donut shop or some shit,
I
some
remember it.
cliche ass shit, and yelled at him.
I remember.
I remember
I
that
remember.
episode.
I remember it being.
I remember
on.
that episode,
I
man.
remember it being on.
But I think that was the point. Like, I probably saw that for the first time when I was a kid. That made me think about racism and shit.
It was probably even still in
It's kinda-
syndication. Probably when you
Mhm.
were a kid. Then it was probably still on TV.
kind of like
too.
that's the only episode of that show where I remember it was powerful, man. You know.
My first TV show that involved racism was The Jeffersons. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the show, but that's the first time I ever heard the word honky on TV. Where it was Tom and Helen was the neighbors that lived upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was one of the first episodes that came on, and Louise was like, "I'm going to introduce you to the neighbors," and they were being an interracial couple in the 70s at that time. And the guy
Taboo.
that played him in real
Taboo.
life was married to a black woman. So George was like, if you don't get this hunky out my house. And I was like, oh, shit. And then Sanford and Son, he would say hunky. And then All in the Family, Archie Bunker, he was just a flat out, just all around, just hated everybody. If people like millennials would go back and watch All in the Family, oh, they would dig that dude up and bury him again. And he's been dead
canceled,
for years.
dog. You
Canceled,
canceled.
dog. You're canceled. Archie Bunker was a pure, flat out, just hateful fucking guy. He hated everybody equally. But we all watched the show. And I think all three of those shows were all by the same creator. So we all got that. That like there was no racial moments in the Brady Bunch, none that I remember.
No, probably not.
There was no black people in Mayberry at all. And I just read a meme the other day about fucking Andy Griffith's show. Like, he said, "Did you realize nobody was married? Nobody in that show was married. Nobody in the town was married. Fucking Andy lived with his aunt, with his fucking son. No, only one that was married was the drunk Otis. He was the only one in the show that had a wife. All the men in that fucking show were all single.
Those old shows are bad, man. What was that one where the guy used to be like, one of these days, Alice, straight to the moon.
The Honeymooners.
Yeah.
No, talking about punching his
beating
wife.
the shit out of his wife.
That was funny back then, I guess. Yeah.
Not no more.
Not no more. Jackie Gleason. Classic fucking act, man. Classic fucking act.
Those shows used to be fucked up, man.
Yeah.
And Three's Company, did the dude in Three's Company, he pretended to be gay?
Yeah, he had to pretend to be gay.
That's probably problematic if you watch that, man.
Yeah.
I bet there was some homophobic ass shit on that show.
I don't know if he was the first Mr. Yeah, I think it was Mr. Roper first. Mr. Furley, and this is crazy that you mentioned that. Mr. Roper, he had that little thing he would do, you know what I mean? That was the signal, for gay guys back then. He had to lie to Mr. Roper to move in with 2 women. Mm-hmm. But then Mr. Roper somehow got killed off the show or whatever. And then they brought Mr. Furley in, which was Don Knotts. Don Knotts, dog. If you go back now and watch some old Don Knotts shit, it would make you fucking laugh today. And this is back in the 70s. Dude played Barney Fife.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was there was times where I thought Mr. Furley was gay. Just by the way he would dress. From Mr. Roper to Mr. Furley had all the feathers and the ruffles, and he would wear the scarves to the side, and he had his hair done and shit, and he would go to the salon and get his nails done. Always wore the white go-go boots, you know what I mean? So
that's gay as hell, dog.
That's gay as hell, you know what I mean? So that's
gay.
funny you say that. There was a big difference between Mr. Roper and Mr. Furley.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Time changes fast. TV was weird to even like. We're watching Jersey Shore again. Jersey Shore. We got Jersey Shore uncensored. So we can hear them saying fuck and calling each other all the horrible shit they call each other and stuff. So it's kind of a new experience.
Yeah, TV has changed.
They're saying like retarded and shit all the time. And every time they say it, I'm like, oh, you're not supposed to say that no more. I haven't heard like they don't say retarded and shit on TV. Not that I think they should, but
no. And how old are they now?
Nobody says it anymore.
I mean, they're what?
Guys,
in
they're
their
probably 40s.
30s, mid-30s, 40s?
Probably 40s.
Yeah, they're from that time. Where people said shit like that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Shit like that.
Where people weren't, and I hate to use the word sensitive, but it's the word where people weren't so as sensitive about words. Mm-hmm. It's me and my little cousins and my little nephews, we had a discussion about it the other day where, it's nothing I said or nothing I did, but, we had a discussion about it where I'm like, man, y'all got to just be able to just take some shit and just roll, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you ain't got to bitch up about everything, dog. Sometimes the motherfuckers just talking shit, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Not that I think everybody should run around calling everybody retarded. That was like a big thing when I was in high school, was like the R word. There's a whole like stop saying the R word campaign.
Was that early 2000s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's when a lot,
and it kind of worked, man. It kind of squashed it. Like I stopped doing it.
Yeah, that
and I don't hear. And now when I hear people, like when I hear Jersey Shore, I kind of clutch my pearls, dude. I'm like, whoa. Like you just don't expect to hear that anymore.
You don't.
Like that one has been like totally squashed. And people don't say, oh, that's gay, to say like something stupid and stuff. People don't really say that anymore. People don't say, yo, that's fucking gay.
No. But the true definition of it doesn't even mean homosexuality.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get technical.
Well, it does now.
Yeah, I guess it does now, yeah. But, but shit.
The definition has changed.
Gay is what? Joyful, happy, to celebrate, to memorize. It's festive. I mean, festive. It's a fucking party. That's what gay means.
Yeah, for a while there when I was a kid, it meant anything bad, stupid. We were like 13-year-old were running around like Oh, that's gay. That's gay. You're gay. You're gay.
I must have been out of. I must have
gay.
been out of
Yeah.
civilization.
Everything was gay, dude. If it was stupid or you didn't like it, it was gay. That movie
Really?
was gay.
We would just
Yeah.
that's whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's whack.
So instead of whack, people were running around saying that's gay. In the early 2000s, people were doing that too.
yeah. I was out of commission. Yeah, I was out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So I missed a lot.
But yeah,
of
that
it.
one kind of got squashed. The R word thing that worked because people don't really do that anymore. Which I'm glad. Like people don't need to be. Gay doesn't need to be a bad thing.
Nah.
Yeah, and like people don't need to be running around calling each other retarded either.
Nah, but I mean,
So good that it, but that's crazy, man. Like that worked.
you dumbass motherfucker.
I'm thinking about that in that Stop the R Word campaign. I remember everybody walking around in the T-shirts and shit.
No shit.
Stop the R Word. Well, there was a in my class there was a bunch. I don't even know what to say. There was a bunch of kids with Down syndrome.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, okay,
I'm
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
here. I'm sitting here right now, and I want to be like retarded kids.
Had the
but there's a bunch of
had the special needs program at your high school,
yeah. Well, there was kids. There was like kids with Down syndrome.
right?
But they were super cool. You know, and we were all cool with them, and we hung out, and we like there wasn't like a huge separation.
Yeah.
You know, and like they were just
Down
cool.
syndrome people.
They were a little different. Whatever.
They're a little
And
different, but they're
they were cool.
still able to learn. You know, and get
they
through life.
graduated with us and everything. So like, you
I
know,
don't think they have
the,
a very long lifespan. I
mhm.
think
Yeah,
they,
so we were all cool with them, and we saw that the R word, you know, hurt their feelings, you know, and we're like, oh, those are our friends, so we should stop doing that. And I think that's why the R word kind of really at North Star in 2004 or whenever the fuck 2005.
I'm trying to think back in the 80s and 90s. What I mean, we said it all. Like everybody said everything.
Yeah,
But like I said, we also had that game where we were on the bus stop waiting for the bus where we would all just crack on each other. You know what I'm saying? And
I think kids still do that.
do they?
Yeah, they do.
I don't know, man.
They do because I see. We watch videos of it on TikTok. Me and my wife will watch.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm talking about the ones that I come in contact with.
Oh no! Well, I'm just saying it happens. It's got to be happening. I don't know.
Yeah,
About
I mean, because it's becoming a lost art. It's
But it
becoming a
happens.
lost art, where it's like, damn, dog, this is what we do. This is where we are. You know, this is how some of your greatest poets, some of your
Yeah.
greatest rappers, some of your
Yeah.
greatest comedians, some of your greatest personalities are who they are today
And
because of this. This is where we pull that talent
But
out
it's
of your
okay to
punk
get your
ass.
feelings hurt sometimes.
Yeah, get your feelings hurt a little bit.
You kind of have to, man.
You have to.
Like imagine going through your whole life without your feelings ever getting hurt.
Then it happens that one time. Whoa, you talk about a rock in the road. That's a boulder that just fell in your road because you
Yeah.
went through life with ever getting your feelings hurt.
Yeah.
And now you're 37 years old and your
You got your
feelings,
feelings
get
hurt for the first time.
and it just throws you all the way off your road. Yeah, man, get in some of them crack sessions on the bus stop sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's becoming a lost art.
Yeah, and like not everybody likes you, and you're not gonna like everybody, and maybe it's okay to learn that when you're a kid.
And
not-
sometimes that's when I took advantage. Like if I was in a session and some motherfucker said something to me and I didn't like him, oh, I'm about to go in hard on you, dog. I'm about to get you, motherfucker. That was my opportunity to just smash you.
Yeah, so there you go. Think about it. I think that's pretty much our time for the week. So think about letting your kids' feelings get hurt
Let your kids' feelings get hurt a
every
little
once in a while. Maybe you hurt their feelings sometimes, you know? Maybe say something mean to your kid every once in a while.
bit. I used to every day.
I'm just kidding. You don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, you go to jail for it now.
Well, I mean, not even that. Other people will do it. You be nice to your kid. I don't think my parents said a single mean thing to me ever. So
I thought my middle name was motherfucker there.
But
until
other
I was
people
about
did.
15.
yeah, different approaches, but we ended up in the exact same spot at the exact same time. Look at that, crazy. Anyway, that's all we got. Check us out on all our social medias. Videos are on YouTube and Spotify. Audio is pretty much everywhere. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Send us an email, alwayschillinpodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. If you made it all the way to the end, most people don't. You're a real one if you did. Have a great week.
Holla.